What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, if you look right here, you'll notice Project Frostbite, our next giveaway Fox body, isn't here. And you're asking yourself, Caleb, where the hell is Project Frostbite? Well, guess what? Nick has his new shop all completed. It is actually over there, along with Dover's 92 FHP SSP, and that can only mean one thing. That's right, she's off for paint, engine bay, obviously body, all that. So that is in progress. So what we're doing today is we're doing the nasty. All right, boys, so here's the deal. Here's Frostbite's engine. I've already spent a lot of time just here and there, just degreasing, and everything's looking 100% better. But today we're going to do a little more cleaning. Also going to go ahead and swap the oil pan and gasket, pull the valve covers off. I think we're going to do something cool with the valve covers. LMR's got a nice set of like the fabricated aluminum. Might do something like that. Nothing too crazy. But mostly just get everything ready. Probably go ahead and pull the water pump off. I'm not sure. But the main thing is I want the engine to be perfectly clean, completely resealed. And also, you know, a sidebar, if you've got a Fox body and it's, you know, it's got the old engine in it and all that, this is the best way to do it. You can try and finagle the gasket in the car, as far as like the oil pan gasket and all that. But the best and easiest way to do it, just pull it out of the car, clean everything, reseal everything. It just makes life a lot easier, because trying to wrestle around the, you know, the pan and, you know, all the other stuff inside the car can be a pain. And that also gives you an opportunity to clean everything else, as well as the engine bay in the car. But that's what we're about to do. Let's get after it. Guys, do you need a little bit of horsepower under the hood? Yeah, who doesn't? So here's the deal. Check out my brand new brand, Horsepower Sweepstakes. This is our second giveaway. Here's what you get. Vortech V1 Supercharger kit, AFR 185 heads, Holley System Max intake, and an Anderson B31 Supercharger cam. And just because it's the holiday season, I'm also throwing in a LMR $250 e-gift card to help out get everything installed. So hit Horsepower Sweepstakes, grab your key tag to get entered, and we just may be sending you a whole lot of horsepower. All right, boys, so pan is off. It does look like it had a gasket at some point, but it was still leaking, and it was torn. I don't know if you can see that right there. But again, you know, either way, I'm gonna reseal this thing. But this is a newer gasket. But next on the list, I'm gonna get all the hardware out and get it all in a cup, let it kind of soak and degrease, and then I'm gonna put the both the pan rails in the parts washer, clean all those up. But everything looks pretty good. Oil wasn't the cleanest, but I mean, there's no sludge or anything, so everything is pretty good there. The reason I don't want to dump any oil out, if you can see right there, the pan had some rust on it, and just wasn't happy with it. So let me grab the other pan and show you what we're about to do. All right, boys, fresh from LMR, brand new pan. Here's another good reason why most of the time I'll just go ahead and put a new pan in it, because half the time these are stripped and leaking. People have tried to thread them and all that, but they still freaking leak. And if they weren't put in or installed correctly, you know, sometimes the flange will bend and they won't seal up. So plus it looks freaking amazing. But yeah, guys, LMR for the win on that. Also got the brand new silicone valve cover gaskets. But yeah, brand new pan. But in the meantime, get all this nasty freaking hardware cleaned up. All right, boys, fast forward through the power of it and got the rails all cleaned off. Got all the hardware cleaned off. Letting it dry a little bit. I soaked it in some degreaser and then just hit them with some brake clean. And came out pretty darn nice. Clean up and clean. How about that? So next thing I want to do is I'm gonna go ahead and get the valve covers off. Mostly because I just want to clean the surface, see how everything looks up top. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use these. I mean, if I do reuse them, they'll be, you know, totally blasted and painted, but pretty sure I'm not going to use them. But I do want to get a look under these, and obviously the gasket's got to be swapped anyway. Let's get those off. Alright guys, valve covers off. Everything looks fan-freaking-tastic. Very happy with that. No sludge, no buildup, no signs of heat. That's always a good thing, but you can see these are them ratty old cork gaskets, and they just don't do the job. Yeah. So very glad of that. Of course, we've got the these things are freaking amazing. Again, from LMR, never leak again. Those things are fantastic. But overall, guys, like just inspecting the bottom end and under the valve covers, this engine looks freaking great. All right, there's an also from LMR. Only way to seal them. Uh-oh, Siri's talking. Yeah, guys. She's gonna be sealed up right. Obviously, we're gonna put a rear main seal in it. I'm gonna have to get it off the stand, probably, to put the rear main seal in it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the pan back on, seal that bottom end up, and should be good to go. All right, boys, so pan is lightly tightened down. I'm gonna come back and torque these down about 15 to 18 foot-pounds, and then just kind of work in a star pattern. It's not really, I'll be honest, it's with these gaskets, it's not as crucial as it was with the old cork gaskets, so don't, you know, freak out as far as, you know, having them exactly perfect like a freaking head bolt. But again, these new gaskets are great. Looking better already. One quick note, guys, that's super clean. Like you spray it in there, it's kind of a light purple. Look at it now. Clean all that garbage off of there. I'm gonna dump that out and put some fresh in there. May hit it with some brake clean after that, but I mean, that freaking super clean does a great job. Not too bad, which this engine overall was pretty freaking clean, considering it was all original. But yeah, she looks great. Got all the grease and everything off of it. Looking good. That thing's got to go too. But I ain't gonna lie, guys. Just tinkering with these old things just brings back a lot of old memories, and it's a lot of fun. Make something that was old and crusty fresh and new again. Ain't no better feeling than that. All right, boys, there you go. There's a little time lapse of the unfun and actually I will I'll back off from that. I enjoy this, to be honest with you. It's not super exciting for video, but I've got a little bit of an OCD clean freak streak in me, and I want these engines to be pretty. Get all these 30 plus years, which it just takes time, you know. I'm using a little bit of brake clean, super clean. As you can see, I mean, it's these things will come clean. You just gotta, I use a wire brush, something basically the equivalent of a toothbrush. Brake clean, super clean. Doesn't take much. You can see how freaking what a difference it makes. I use brake clean kind of as a last resort because you'll blow through a case of it in no time. But the fun stuff, guys. I don't always show this because it's not super exciting, but this is what I do when I'm not filming. All right, boys, I'm gonna pretty much wrap this one up here. Like I said, hours and hours with basically a toothbrush, just cleaning. I mean, sometimes we've taken them outside and pressure washed them. That does help, but to get in all the little small spots and everything to make it squeaky clean like I want it, you just got to do the nasty. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is very satisfying work to do, especially because once your engine is perfectly clean, perfectly resealed, you can drop that bad boy back in there and you won't have to deal with all the leaks again. And unfortunately, these things are leakers. So guys, that is what is up. Again, Project Frostbite is at Paint. If you're not in, stop by, sign up for my premium subscription. We do over $1,000 a month in giveaways, and of course, you're automatically entered to win Project Frostbite. Also, don't forget horsepower sweepstakes, guys. Limited time. Win a Vortech Supercharger, AFR 185 heads, Holley System X intake, Anderson blower cam, and because it's the holidays, I'm throwing in a $250 LMR gift card just to make it epic. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one.